done away with. I agree. It's a very important part of the meeting. I just think that we've lost all decorum. It's gotten to the point where expecting you guys to sit through a video of toy trains with the Three Stooges doing some sort of Nazi salute at the very end of it, or somebody who's done a rap video, that's a waste of time. That's not what public input was intended to be, at least in my opinion. So I agree with you. I think that public input needs to remain, but my question is, does it have to be on television? Does it have to be carried live on Sioux Falls on your cable channel?
Well, you bring up very good points, Chad, and I would agree that the examples that you just cited, that's not productive time. That's not using our time productively or the citizens' time productively, especially for individuals that are attending the meeting because they have important items that are going to appear later on the agenda. There's been cases where we haven't finished a few times. It's been after 10:30, close to 11 o'clock, and sometimes that's due to the length of public input. Sometimes that's due to the length of input during the different items as well. But much of the input over the years has been very valuable. But as I've mentioned lately here, we've reached new lows, and unfortunately, I do believe that it's probably going to be looked at very closely with the new administration coming on and what kind of changes could potentially be implemented. I'm not sure what those may be. You bring up some good suggestions. Others have too. By the way, the story that you posted to the KSOO website a few days ago, that's been picked up by other blogs as well, and comments have been made. And for most purposes, the comments that I've seen have been favorable toward what you have written. It's obvious something does need to change, but it's very unfortunate that there's really just a small group, and I mean 3 to 4 people, that are driving this change, or the need for the change.
I would say it's become personal. It's now to the point where, for some reason, it's become a personal thing. They're out to purposely embarrass the city council and the mayor for whatever reason, and it's uncalled for. It doesn't need to be.
Yes, unfortunately for the mayor, it has to be difficult to sit in his seat night after night and take that kind of abuse. And there's been some directed toward the city council, but not nearly as much as what's been directed towards the mayor. And I would tend to agree that it is personal. It's now a clash between individuals that do not like one another, and it's just unfortunate, and it's serving absolutely no purpose.
Yeah, it's turned into a mockery, and that's not the way it was intended to be.
Well, we should be able to have people attend with their children. We've had scouts and Girl Scouts and other individuals bring their children. The smoking issue brought families in, and then to have them exposed to this kind of behavior, it's not only is it embarrassing, but it is just not right.
And Rick, too, one of the things I'm concerned about is if a citizen would like to address during that time that they may see themselves as not wanting to be grouped in with the others that are also providing that public input. And so people with a concern, like about tree trimming or something, are not going to go there because they don't want to be seen as part of that group.
Beth, you bring up a very good point. After witnessing what happened, there was another lady that I had not ever seen before at public input, and I'm quite certain she did come up, but I'm quite certain she was wondering what she was getting herself into at the time. And we don't want to discourage individuals from addressing their city council. We would like them to feel that they're free to do so.
Well, Rick, we appreciate you making some time for us this morning and addressing what was on our website earlier this week. I hope that the new city council and the new mayor address this and something can be done about it. I truly do.
Well, I hope so, too. And I hope that the citizens realize this isn't a reflection of the good work that the city council is performing. And when I say that, I include the mayor. There have been a lot of good things that have come out our meetings and out of the whole process, but it's easily overshadowed by just a few minutes of very irresponsible behavior.
Thank you, Counselor. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Counselor Rick Kiley, Chair of the Sioux Falls City Council, joining us this morning here on KSOO.